So, I'm hoping people can hear me. I'm going to show you how to do this sort of question. I've started it on one recording and then it was just reversing, so it was all odd. So here we have a question like on the maths pad, where you've got a line and it wants you to write it in that format. So the thing I first of all did was I wanted to find the gradient. So I drew a little triangle and I could see that it was 3 up for every 1 across. 3 over 1, 3. And then I wanted to find where it cut the y-axis, and I could see it cut the y-axis at 2. So I knew the m value was 3 and the y-axis was 2. So you'd write it like this. Oops, 2. But what about if the line went a different direction? So what about if it went like this? From there to there, say. Okay. Now again, there are two ways you can look at for finding the gradients. Because on this line, let's call it here in this lovely colour. So I need to find the gradient here. And there are two ways to do this. I'm going to show you one way here by looking at the coordinate points. So this coordinate point is -2, 1. Okay, and this one is 2, -1. So here it gives me these values here, and I can see that it's -2, 1. So that's my x and that's my y value. And so what I want to do, if I can get a nice colour going, let's see this one. I'm going to go from there to there and there to there. So my rise is going to go from 1 to -1, and my run from -2 to 2. And that can be quite an awkward little fella, can't it? Okay, so let's just see what's happening. To get from 1 to -1, we're going from 1 to -1. So I'm dropping down 2. I'm dropping down 2. And then going from -2 to 2, I'm going across 4. So that means it's -1/2. My m value is -1/2. Let's see what that looks like on my diagram. Okay, so let's choose a nice colour. Here we go. And I can see, draw a little triangle. I'm going to draw a triangle like this. Okay, as long as it's a right angle triangle, works. So here, a drop of 2 and a distance of 4. A drop of 2 and a cross 4. So yes, I get that. And of course, it cuts the c value. So m here is -1/2 and the c value is 0. So I'd write that as y equals -1/2 x plus 0, which I just leave it like that. And I hope that helps you understand how to do these questions. Leaders.